Hey, what's up guys, Control coming at you with a Tess Greymane deck today. This is basically just a really fast rogue that uses old random cards that were super good, like Swashbuckler and Shaku, and kind of just throws new ones into the mix, basically just like Blink Flocks. Really strong 3-mana 3/3, powerful card that you can play on curve. It's very similar to SI7 Agent in that, it doesn't have a backstep attached to it, but it's a 3/3, which is good, and it gets you a random card, which is really nice. Also in the deck, a really old card that I like a lot is Hallucination. It's really sweet because you get to actually discover a card from your opponent's cost, which I like a lot. You get to choose and just pick a good card based on what the matchup you're in is. So I like it based on that a lot. And in Wild, there's a lot of Discover too, which is really sweet. So you got a wide variety of cards, and just based on a deck like this where you're kind of getting random cards from your opponent's class, almost every game feels, at the very least, slightly different because you're playing with a ton of different cards, which I think is really cool. And, the tipping point of this deck that makes it even cooler is that you actually get to use Ethereal Peddler in a deck in Hearthstone, which is really nice. And this is one of the cards that kind of just gets you wins a lot of the time because you're discounting really good cards that you can steal from your opponents. Especially when you have cards like Hallucination that allow you to kind of choose what you're stealing. So I think this is actually a pretty sweet deck, especially when put in more of an aggressive package with like a lot of draw. Like this deck with the Double Minstrel and Drake. And then, you have the top end of the top tier waifu of Witchwood, Tess Greymane. And I just like it a lot, and I'm going to hop in some games and hopefully have a lot of fun with this list. Oh, Paladin. Ew. Baku Paladin's probably one of the most busted decks in Wild right now, by the way. It's likely one of just the strongest lists at the moment. He's playing regular aggro though. That's fine. I prefer to deal with regular aggro than Baku, to be honest. Saps are actually good against regular aggro.
The light dims, but we fight.
I'll fight your mom, Paladin.
Here we go.
This guy doesn't even have Prince Arthas. He's not even a golden Paladin. He's still probably going to beat me, though. Yep, apple on head, man. Give me that backstab or, lost in the jungle? Yeah. Turn 2 deals 2 damage and develops 4/4 with the stats, which with a really cool effect that lets you summon a minion. Kinda scary. Kinda scary. Kinda scary, guys.
Move quickly. I wonder.
Zero mana card. That's honestly not that bad. Because healing is something that my class lacks, and it's something that you kind of need against this really fast Paladin list. Thank you for going face. Now I can trade the Juggler. I actually probably Abyss the Juggler anyways, but... Ooh, okay, maybe not. Maybe we do this now and see what's up. Don't mind if I do play a broken card. Thank you. Thank you for the shielded mini-bot. I'll take your card from you, Paladin. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Alright, we got the one fucker running Blood Knight on ladder right now, guys. So what we're going to do is Blink Fox and say, cool Blood Knight, but you're getting sapped, buddy. See you later. One really good thing to note is with Tess Greymane, you can't randomly play minions in your opponent's side of the board. So whenever you play Paladin minions or minions from an opponent's class, they're yours. Especially with cards like Chill Blade Champion. One, this card heals me again, which is really important. Two, it has charge, so when I play Tess, I actually get to do shit. Which is really cool. So actually just gonna play Chill Blade Champion and send all these bad boys to the noggin. Heal up a little bit. And we're ahead on board against a Paladin. I don't know how. I actually have no clue how. Never did I ever think against the Paladin, while I'm playing a rogue deck without Phantom Knives, I would ever say I'm ahead on board. But I'm ahead on board. Thanks for healing me, buddy. Appreciate it. Haha. That's plus 6 health. Oh, that's not a 6/6. That sucks, man. Unlucky. Unlucky. Slam that Azure Drake. Go for that sweet backstab. Oh, yeah. Go for that sweet backstab. Avenge. And go for that sweet Abyss too, and just jam the 5 face. Now we're gonna see the daggers ever relevant. So we got 9 on board next turn. We swing face, it goes to 15. If we draw a second Abyss, it's lethal. Yeah, fuck it. It happens like 6% of the time. Could have argued I just should have slapped, but maybe he gets like get down or something that changes everything there, so I don't have 2 turn. We don't get 2 turn anyways. I wonder why he's playing True Silver Champion. You'd think you just want to run like Mustard for Battle or Rallying Blade, they're just much better.
The victory is yours.
Thank you for the victory. Unfortunately, no Tess to play that turn. That would have been really sweet if we had her, but unlucky, my man. Unlucky. Lunara.
The forest fights back.
Well,
You're back.
you know, some of you guys probably tell me not to do this, but I actually haven't played Tess yet, and I played like 10 games with Rogue decks with Tess in it. So I'm actually just going to keep Tess because I want to use my golden card. It's Hallucinate. I mean, no Beast to give that to. This card should theoretically be really good because it's a 7/9. And he's probably playing a slower Druid deck, so it's actually really, really good. Just like huge cards for my opponent's class because, again, I just get a 7/9 Baton now. Yes, it's a bad 9 mana card, but I mean, you're getting 2 of them, so it makes it somewhat valuable. I really like the flowers, are nice. I like that animation a lot too, it's cool.
Here we go.
It's really helping I just do like Hallucination, Swash, or Blink Flux. Even like Shock or SI I play. So, sucks and I missed 1 damage because of the dagger stuff. I too like to top deck Oaken Summons on turn 4, it's nice. I think that it's just a coin Drake turn. Stop's not bad. My bad. Volcanic Lumber is a 7/8, not a 7/9. Still, my point stands though, the card's is good. Playing against Melee Druid too. Kinda eh. I'm not too worried about Melee Druid, but I'm also not too happy to play against the deck. It's kinda just whatever. Draw some cards. Leroy's definitely not too good here. It's like an okay finisher, that's about it though. Card really doesn't serve another purpose other than just being okay. I feel like it'd be very easy to cut. These are the cards I was looking for. Blink Fox. Woo-woo. Eh, Claw's not bad. We can full clear. I kind of like the full clear line.
Here we go.
Could give Sonya value, which seems to me to be actually fairly important. Also, if I trade into a minion with something with Blink Fox next turn, I can just play the Lumber by itself. That being said, there's not too many minions other than Poisonous from Malfurion that I could trade into next turn and clear. But, you know, spiders happen sometimes. Sometimes, but not always. We can go Sonya Minstrel, backstab the Minstrel. It's a combo. it actually, it might be the play actually. Wow, I'm actually thinking about doing that now.
So many options.
Thing is, we get 3 more cards in it. It's fine though. We don't overdraw.
Come.
It's actually hilarious, and that's legitimately my play. Selling is funny like that because you can't just do stupid stuff like that. Ralph's fine. Again, we're actually really lucky this game because he hasn't ramped, right? Or I should say it's Lunara. Lunara hasn't ramped yet. But we get to steal some stuff now. Oh, let's actually play Blink Fox. Well, that's actually pretty good. I don't want to give him Mana Crystal because if we do that, then he just plays on UI. Doesn't sound too good to me. Go for that. Next turn, we'll probably go for like just a Lumber, depending on what happens. He might Plague here too. If he Plagues, we trade 1 and clear off 2 of our minions at 6 already, so that's fine. Should be 5, so we can play that and Grove Tender. Could also Moonglade and Grove Tender too. This card's just good because it's a 6 mana, like it's just a random 6-drop from Tess, which is really good. C is okay. Engaging. So I guess we're just playing the cards.
This curse has become our greatest strength.
Ken Grieving is actually the 1 gold card that I opened myself this expansion.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Drawing him a card is good for us because it's actually really awkward for him to UI them. And making his turns awkward is one of the easiest ways that we can win the game. So he needs to cycle through his deck and get UI out, and then be able to just go for the melee combo. And if we just keep on saying fuck that noise, then you know he can't do shit. Yeah, what if is right. What if? So that's just bad news from right off the bat, because now you know he's gonna have to go for the Nourish line, which is kind of weird because then UI is always dead. Plague's fine. Again, we have Lumber. I'm not too concerned with it. It's fine, to be honest. Could have argued Lothar was good that turn. I don't really care, though. If we had Shadow Step, so we could Shadow Step Grove Tender. And then do some fun stuff like Shadow Step Grove Tender and then play Tess in. Again. Here we just play Swash, see what's up, though. See what's popping. Battlecry Adapt.
Victory for
Here we go.
Here we go. Cold Blood 1, Abyss the other. Trade. If we do that, then it's 5 mana. That's fine. Cold Blood the Thick Boy. Abyss trade. Wonder if we care about the card draw. We don't actually have room to play the Minstrel. Well, it's something that I thought about though. Not playing Lothar kind of sucks too, because Second Plague is actually pretty good for him here. But I actually think we can beat it. No joke, because we just have like a lot of mid-game minions in our deck. This is really good. We haven't even drawn a Peddler, by the way. That's when the deck really pops off, I think, is when you have Ethereal Peddlers. Until you get to your Peddlers, the deck's kind of just like, eh. Like, yeah, you get a shit ton of cards, so you get a lot of gas, but it's not like... You know? It's not like Sniper Gang Kodak popping off winning you the game, you know? I mean, I assume if he had Plague, he would have Plagued first, right? Yeah. So you can actually just play Lothar here, we don't have to test. Trade 1 Lothar, and then this turn's extremely awkward. Because we literally just have lethal on board, so he's probably just going to have the Branching Pass for armor twice, and look to play Plague next turn. Gain the 12. Branching Pass has to be, like, there's just so many stupid cards that Druid's gotten recently. Like Spreading Plague, Oaken Summons, Ironwood Golem, Branching Pass. Like, all these cards are just ridiculously powerful and do things that Druid as a class was never really designed to do. And here we can't play anything in 1-off lethal, actually. Because I can't math. Oh, wait, are we? Yeah, I counted 14 on board, actually. I only had 12. So he'll Plague. We don't have a way to clear anything on our own board, unfortunately, because we don't have we don't have a backstab in hand. So if you draw that, we actually do have lethal with SI7 Agent, which is pretty sweet.
My winged children.
Oh, am I just dead? You know, it's kind of funny. I could have actually daggered one extra time on turn 2. Okay, it didn't matter, but I actually, like, this is one of those games where, like, the one missed damage actually really mattered, because if you look back on, like, turn 2 I didn't swing because I thought there was potential for me to get a turn 3 play, but if I actually just, like, swung face, I would have already had lethal and not had the potential of losing there, which is really funny, actually. And that's one of those games where you can clearly look back and say, hey, I mean, like,